What is up, guys? NYKF31 here, bringing you Madden 25, PS4, 2-minute warning online franchise. Week 2, Texans against the Bucs. I'm going up against my old buddy, MR.REVIS. My opener went well, won that. And I'm playing a guy who I've played a lot over the years, Mr. Vapor Robe. We go way back. We go way back to, I want to say NCAA 10. So we've had many battles over the years, and I'm looking to get to 2-0, as is he. He's got a stacked team. This is a season 2. I joined this late, obviously, because I got my PS4 in January. So he's got Peyton Manning, he's got Larry Fitzgerald and Vincent Jackson, plus Mike Williams, Bobby Rainey. He's got a good old line. So this is going to be tough. And you see here, I am controlling Ricky Sapp, and I force a hurry a little bit and an INT. So we're off to a good start. We'll decline that holding penalty. I got a new mic, crystal clear. New mic, new headset. We're rocking and rolling. Modernizing, baby. So anyhow, the run and shoot is back in Houston, as I hit Andre Johnson right away and throw a pick, trying to hit the post. That was not to the drag, but I just did not put nearly enough air on that one. I wanted to throw some touch, but I threw a bullet, and he had a spy lurking in there. So I turn the ball over, and he turns it over right back. So a comedy of turnovers right now. And as far as this squad goes, I'll try to pop Arian Foster in. Kirk Cousins, who I got for a second-round pick, pretty solid so far. I kind of like him. Not the strongest arm in the world, and I have to build his accuracy ratings up a little bit along with his consistency, but I can do some work with him. And I got Andre Johnson, of course, who's great, and you see Arian Foster doing well. My big problem here with this team is I have to have Owen Daniels play the slot receiver role, so I don't have enough bodies there that are of any good, or of any use, rather. And I got DeAndre Hopkins, who I'm developing, who's into a decent receiver there, but Owen Daniels, he's very fragile. User spin move there by Ricky Sapp. Ricky Sapp is a great... If you guys are in online leagues and you're looking for a under-the-radar, really good pass rusher, Ricky Sapp is your guy. He comes in with an 88 finesse move, and I have to build his block shedding up. He can be run on, but if you're looking for a cheap... He's like a 70-something overall as a defensive end pass rusher. He's your dude. But back to what I was saying about the offense. I'll get the defense later on. But as far as the offense goes, I have to have Owen Daniels play one of the slot receiver roles, which is fine. I mean, if I have a tight end on my team that is of any use, I'll use him. It'd be silly not to. There's what Ricky Sapp can't do. He can't power rush with J.J. Watt there playing my 3 technique. Can't be handled. And here he comes again, but he's able to get space and get the pass off. I'm able to hold him for a field goal. But Owen Daniels gets knocked around a lot, and I just don't have a lot of depth. I like my starters on this team, but if I get guys knocked out of the game, or I get guys injured, I am screwed. And there's another INT. That's the classic run and shoot misfire right there. I was running the choice read there, and I really thought he was going to either break the route inside or keep going, but he broke it outside, and I had already made up my mind to throw it there because I thought he was going to keep on going. INT. Classic run and shoot misfire. If there's a drawback to the offense, that's one of them. So I have to bounce back now as I was able to hold him to a field goal again. I take pride in my red zone defense. I think I defend the red zone very well. So not too much damage has been able to be done. Another flag. Flags and turnovers. That's what we have this game. And I rough the pass routes as I get there a little bit late. And that's going to prove costly. Ricky Sapp with that spin move again. You see how fast that spin move of his is? He has to keep the back end of the block because he's beaten the left tackle. And with the joys of double-team pass blocking in the game, those tackles are going to be isolated more. So if they don't match up, you got to bring help or slide protect. So now he has the lead in this turnover-filled affair. and I turned the ball over. I thought I could gun that in there, and that's Cousins' Achilles heel. His arm strength is only an 85, so jamming it into those tight spots is really tough with him. And there, you know, Mr. Vapor's a smart guy. He sees me teeing off that defensive end, so he runs a screen, and I was too late to read it to come off my block, or attempt to come off my block, and he burns me with that. So now all of a sudden, I go from 10-0 down to 20-10. Way too many turnovers. And a drop there in traffic. Those hurt. Tough play, makeable play, but he's just not good enough. And I get the INT here as I'm pressing up when I have my corners in cover 4 and cover 3, because Fitzgerald and Vincent Jackson, they aren't burners, so I match up pretty well athletically and zone coverage-wise. I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to throw a fade, but the problem is he's throwing it, not leading it to the outside. You can make that throw for the jump ball attempt, but you have to angle it. If you picture the stick as a clock, you got to angle that throw towards 11 o'clock to get it toward the sideline more, to give the guy a better chance and make it harder for the DB to come and make a play on the ball. You know, he let the ball either default or not far enough in, or outside rather, and my guy was able to make a play on it. And he gets a big play there. I should not have switched. I should have just let the Swearinger to tackle him. So 27-17. And there is just an awful throw by Cousins. And it goes right to Mr. Revis. And Darrell betrays me. He picks it off for a pick 6. I mean, Mr. Revis and I have had so many good games and good seasons together. You figured he'd, you know, show me some gratitude, but no. And another INT as the wheels are coming off. Wow, who was that? Cushing tried to run down Mr. Rainey. And again, Cushing tries to make the big hit over the middle. So I gotta defend the goal line once again, the red zone once again. Here comes Mr. Watt. J.J. Watt is a 99 overall as a 4-3 defensive tackle. And I am able to limit the damage, so I'm not out of it. I just gotta take care of the damn ball. Flag on the play. My offensive line is falling apart. My O-line, I got good run blockers, questionable pass blockers, as you can see here. As we just get whipped. And another holding penalty, so this is not a good week 2 performance at all. Bobby Rainey has learned his lesson. He's running away from J.J. Watt and running towards Ricky Sapp. I have Watt and Marcellus on the right side, and I have a decent defensive tackle playing the one technique, drawing the double teams in the in pass rush situations, and in most run situations as well, just by alignment. And he's a strong body, but he's only an okay block shedder, so Mr. Vapor is using his head. Get a pass interference call there. Flags galore in this sucker. And I'm in full-blown, got to get the ball downfield and got to get downfield fast. Another flag. Holding again. That's like, what, 4 or 5 holding penalties are just killing me. That's how the choice read looks when the receiver is smart. Breaks the route off when he sees cushion. Have to go for it on 4th down. Bang, bang play. Can't come down with it. J.J. Watt blows up the draw himself. He is just a freak of nature. So I get the ball back with a, still not out of it, but it's looking bleak. Got to get the ball downfield. Got to push it downfield in a hurry. Not commit any turnovers. And I'll still test you, Mr. Revis. I don't care. I want to run my offense. Here's the Georgia route concept. I'm reading the option route to the left. DeAndre Hopkins makes the right read. I squeeze it in there. Get fortunate with a little bit of a catch and run. So now we have an onside kick attempt. Down 2 possessions. I can't get it back, so that'll wrap this sucker up. Not the cleanest played game on both sides. Lots of turnovers, lots of penalties. So I go to 1-1. I got to contend with Drew Brees next, so this doesn't get, any easier. But hope to halt all losing streaks at one game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.